Oh my goodness. Hey friends, it's Alex with bfVintage. We are here at a Goodwill in Phoenix, Arizona. We've had good luck at this Goodwill in the past, so we're gonna see if we can find any treasures for my Etsy shop, BF Treasures Co. So let's do it. I am feeling lucky today, guys. Hopefully my intuition's correct. Let's do this. All right, so the first thing I noticed right off the bat was this clown. If you guys have seen some of my other videos, I found a similar clown at a flea market, and then I found this clown again at a different Goodwill in Sun City, Arizona. And I am a sucker for purple, so I loved it. We tested it out and it was still functioning. So it's, you wind it and it has music, and then its head goes from side to side. It didn't have any stains. It was only $4.49. And so you can see here, we were just trying to wind it up just to ensure that it was fully functioning. But inevitably, since this is the third one that I picked up, I decided I just need to finally give in and go ahead and grab her and find her a loving home where she can, sing and dance to her heart's content. She did have a tag that said made in Taiwan. I think it said direct connection or something like that. Anyways, I was just further inspecting her to make sure that there were no other stains or tears, and there weren't. So we put it in the basket. We didn't get a cart today. There were no carts, so we just had to rough it out and carry things. So anyways, I started looking at some of the figurines, and I did find this little Asian figurine. Now, kind of reminded me of a Kokeshi doll, but obviously it's not. I loved the detail, the colors, but she had a lot of scuffs, and I was just worried that those scuffs, especially on the back there, do you see them, would not rub off. It did have a made in Japan sticker, and it was $3.49, but considering I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get those scuffs off, I wasn't willing to chance it. And then I picked this piece of glass up. I thought maybe it was depression glass. It didn't really speak to me though, so I ended up putting it back. Next, I picked up this piece of Wedgwood. It does say Montreal, USA, Wellesley, and it did have the patent number on there as well. So, I don't actually know as much about Wedgwood, and I'm just not as drawn to it. I did really like the painting on the inside of those decorative flowers. So I just ended up putting it back because I wasn't sure about that one. And then I was like, is this a clown? This looks like a clown. Is this seriously another clown? Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, what are you doing right now, Alex? This clown is so creepy. It's going to give me nightmares. And I'd agree with you, except that what you might not know about me is I like the sweet, cute clowns, and I also like the creepy clowns. And there are people out there that also like the creepy clowns. So with that said, I decided to investigate. Now, he did have quite a dirty face, so that's something that would definitely have to be cleaned up. I was looking to see if there was a tag of any kind so I could date him. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one. But I did love that the hands and shoes were ceramic, as well as the head. And I didn't see any tears or stains or anything like that. So he was $7.49, and he was actually pretty large in size. And I just appreciated all the details. I liked the black and white with the red as well. So as creepy as he is, I decided he was coming with me to find a home as well, because we got to have that duality there. Next, I saw this shadow box, and it was beautiful, but I was concerned about shipping, and it also had quite a bit of damage, so I did end up passing on that one. Next, we found this Enesco music box. Now it did play when we opened it up, and on the back it has the Enesco sticker. It says 1985 Plymouth Ink, and so that was pretty exciting. It said made in Taiwan as well, but unfortunately you see here, like, it doesn't shut properly, so there's some damage there, and I didn't need another project, so I moved on to these Italian rooster plates. $1.49 each. I really liked them. I could tell that even the plates were handmade because the edges were kind of off, not perfectly round. But the thing that just ultimately made me decide to pass was this chip on the side here, and also the fact that there was only 3 of them. Even though they were very cute, made me think of the cottagecore style. I decided to pass. And then I found this piano, which was actually a music box. And so we did wind it up. It said Dr. Zhivago. And it did still play the music. But when I inspected it further, I noticed that there was a piece missing at the top there, one of those little knobs. And then once we looked it over some more, it looked like there was something missing down here at the bottom where these holes were. So ultimately, because of that, and given I wasn't familiar with the song, I decided to pass. And then we found these adorable Easter bunny little teacup set with a teapot and everything. I thought it was super cute. I was just trying to determine, it looked more modern to me. Now, the sticker did say, or the bottom did say it was from the 1990s. But I just felt like it just wasn't quite what I was looking for. And then we found the rooster. Lisa and I have a thing about finding chickens. It was $3.49. I got excited because it said Verithan, Japan, but there was some damage there on the foot. So because of that, I did end up leaving that one behind as well. I hate it when that happens, but we just kept looking, we just kept searching and searching, and I was looking through these figurines, and I really loved this one, and I could tell that it had a marking on the bottom that would say that it is at least vintage. Those markings you can actually Google with use the Google Lens on your phone, and it might help you identify those, and each of the little nicks can help you place like what factory it was made in, what year it was made in. It's a lot of fun to do that research sometimes. I liked these two, the set of 2, but I did notice that the girl had a broken arm, so I passed. And then Lisa found this beautiful piece of pink milk glass, and it's $9.49 for this piece. So I was kind of like, oof, that's a little bit pricey there. But because it's pink and it was in really good condition, I love the glossy finish. I was considering it. And then I dropped my glasses because I'm a doofus like that sometimes. Got excited about the milk glass, and things got crazy. So anyways, I was just looking her over to make sure that she didn't have any damage. I loved the grapes, the grape detail on the side, and I don't know what that style is called. Is it like handkerchief or folded bowl? But anyways, I thought she was gorgeous. So she went in our clown basket. Next, I found this wooden piece of art. Looked like it was on the beach for $3.49. It did say it was made in, I couldn't quite make out the city. I think it said Mapliaus, Italy. It was rather lightweight, so I didn't feel like the quality was there. And for me personally, art doesn't sell as well in my Etsy shop, so I passed. And then I found this really ridiculously retro colored blanket that obviously somebody had knitted. I loved the design. I was just trying to determine, I don't know if you guys experience this, but some of these blankets to me are really ugly, but some of them, even though they like border on ugly, I still like the color scheme. I don't know what it is, but ultimately I passed on that one though. Then I found this little clutch. It was $5.49. Now it did say Richere, made in Japan. but it did have a lot of staining in the inside, the outside. So ultimately I decided to put it back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so these were so cool, guys. I was so excited. I mean, did you see the dancing clown? So basically, the way that they work is you pull out the drawer and then the mechanism unlatches to allow for the clown to start dancing. Now, one of them's going to need a little bit of repair, but I just thought they were cool. Like they're music boxes with little drawers, and you know, I turned them around and basically it has all this information there. It says, oh goodness, now it's escaping me. Let's see here. It says Pierrot de Pierre. And I've seen that before with other clowns, and it said it's made in 1977. And, you know, signed by the artist on the back. I was just like, this is amazing. I couldn't believe that we found these. I was so excited. Obviously, you can see this is my excited face because it was a clowntastic day. So those went in the cart, or I should say in our clown basket. We got mostly clowns and one piece of milk glass. And I would say that is a really good day. So I'm stoked. All right, friends. So we spent $30.95. And it was a clowntastic good time, you know?
We had fun.
Clowns for days. So obviously one of my favorites was a clown. But it really was the clown music box that dances, and now it's escaping me. It's like Pierre something. Anyways, from the 1970s, still dancing. Like, those were cool.
Yeah,
Seriously
those were
cool.
really interesting. Very, very cool. Never seen anything like that.
So anyways, thanks for hanging out. If you liked what you saw and if you like clowns, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos, then you got to subscribe.
Clowns.
And more clowns, yeah. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.